Thoughts and speculation on religion, why it's required by society, and how it's abused. This article contains thoughts and speculation from one fat guy in a home office in Santee, California. Nothing more. I'm a man who considers religion often. I admit that I have a spiritual side. However, I don't think it's like most. I don't wrap my head around creationism or science, because to me it doesn't matter. My spiritual beliefs can easily be written on a matchbook cover. At some point there was nothing, and then there was something, so there must be a God. At this point in the religious process, I feel as if I go off on a trail that's pretty barren. Mostly because it doesn't matter one bit to me if you agree or disagree. Just because I'm right doesn't make you wrong. I have no intention of blowing you up or crucifying you, or ridiculing, humiliating, recruiting, or discriminating against you. To me, this is what represents religious freedom. If you can agree that the above statements in no way represent one religion taking freedom away from another religion, then we're on the same page. Whether you be a Muslim, Christian, atheist, Jew, Nazi, Hindu, Buddhist, Odinist, or just enjoy some golden calf worshiping from time to time. So what went wrong? I think long ago people were forced to compete for resources, and the way to win at this game was for like-minded people to work together. Somehow this like-mindedness evolved into religion. As one tribe triumphed and one tribe failed, some of the more clever of these people realized that the bigger and stronger tribes accomplished more. This is my hypothesized root of religious recruitment. As humans got more organized and resources became more abundant, this practice wasn't allowed to die out, because by then people had evolved past sacrifice and had actually begun to pool resources with their churches and temples in order to help the less fortunate of the tribes. At this point, churches and temples became profitable, and that's when greed took over. Recruitment became critical to growth. Growth was required to sustain the amassing of wealth, and the wealth was required to recruit more people. It became a vicious circle of religions competing not only for souls, but for resources. The Baptists compete with the Nazarenes, the Catholics compete with the Lutherans. Everyone competes for followers, and they don't even realize why. This practice has become so ingrained and instinctual that even atheists aren't happy to deny God. They need for you to deny God as well. So anyway, this is where the doctrines were forced to change. Because if they didn't change, then it wouldn't matter who the masses tithed to, as long as they tithe. Society changed. It went from try as hard as you can to be good like me or you're bad. So do I call for an end to organized religion? No, I do not. As the family unit deteriorates more and more, religion, for lack of a better word, will become more required than ever. Life is tough, and it's not getting any easier. Joining together with like-minded people is as critical now as it has ever been, especially since the government has become the end-all and know-all of everything from the free market to who should be allowed to marry whom. The roots of every social program I can think of run to religion. From adoption to interest-free loans, from family and marriage counseling to clothing and food for the hungry. So I propose a new kind of religion, one that agrees on what's good and bad and reinforces that among their members. while accepting and being tolerant of people who don't agree with them. I want a religion that doesn't recruit. I want a religion that always holds people up and never holds people down. I want a religion that accepts all knowledge as good, while agreeing that some behaviors are bad. I want a religion that encourages people who don't agree with their unified morals to join an alternate religion without ridiculing, discriminating against, or hating them while they show them the door. I want a religion that discusses, studies, and creates their moral compass as they go along instead of waiting for these answers to be handed down by some divine entity. I want a religion that looks inside of themselves and their members for the voice of God. I want a religion that suggests instead of orders. I want a religion that loves instead of hates. I want a religion that looks to all religious texts as a smorgasbord and allows their community to take what they want and leave the rest. I want a religion that helps instead of hurts. I want a religion that uses the combined resources of their members while realizing that cash is the least valuable of these resources compared to time, food, jobs, and business opportunities. I want a religion that's available 24/7, 365, not just one day a week. I want a religion that knows their members well enough that they don't have to ask for help because the religion has already offered it. I want a religion that offers the wisdom of elders and the energy of youth. I may have to form this religion. Look for more thoughts and speculation in the future. Please comment and reshare. I'm not here to teach. I'm here to learn. My email address is swaney3@gmail.com. Today is September 28th, 2010, and a video containing this text will be available at YouTube. Thank you.